Bienvenido. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás, amigos? My name is Parimal Gandhi and I am the Managing Director of the Academy of Human Excellence. And I'm muy contento to speak to you about the Academy and why and how I founded it, as well as a few things about the Academy. The Academy was founded almost 40 years ago. And the reason I founded it is that I found that people had difficulty speaking in public. All of us face that when we start out, but I felt that I could help them to accelerate the process. The process could be speeded up. And so the Academy started off in January 1976 with a course in public speaking. I remember we had 20 participants. We used to meet in the evenings from 6 to 9, and it was a wonderful program, my first, Academy's first. And at the end of it, a lot of people could see that they had made quite a sizable amount of progress. They came to thank me, and more than the money that came to us, I was delighted that we had made a difference to so many people. And this is how the Academy started off. And then along came the opportunity to teach English, then written communication, then a program for secretaries, and we were well on our way. In 1985, which is almost 10 years after the Academy was founded, we made huge progress and we got 2 clients, corporate clients. And we are fundamentally in 3 areas. We conduct training for corporate clients, for companies, and we conduct training for the government, and we also conduct training for education. So these are the 3 major areas, but we have conducted training for non-government organizations or NGOs, and so on and on and on. So we don't refuse the opportunity to conduct training in any area, for example, agriculture. Well, what is the vision of the Academy? What is it that we see ourselves doing? We have clients and we have participants. And the clients and the participants have potential to produce results. We see ourselves helping them to produce far better results equal to the great potential that all of them have. And this is the vision that we have of how we contribute to our stakeholders. What is our mission? Well, our mission is really what we do to achieve our vision. And that is, we do a very strong training needs analysis. Then we conduct training very innovatively with a lot of flair. Flair is one of our values, and innovation also is one of our values. So we conduct training with a lot of flair and a lot of innovation, combining technology and touch. That is, we use state-of-the-art content, we use state-of-the-art methods to conduct the training, but at the same time, it's very important for us that the participant feels touched. One of the characteristics of what we do is that we touch the human within the employee. People remember the employee, but they seem to have forgotten that the employee is also a human being. And the tragedy is that the employee himself forgets that he is a human being. And therefore, we touch the human being. This is one of the important things about our mission. We follow up very strongly for results. And then finally, we evaluate our success by the measurable results that we produce. Let me tell you something about our values, what we do and what we don't do. Integrity is one of our values, so is purposefulness. Flair, I already mentioned to you. Accountability, that is, the client gives us 20, 30, 40, 50 minds, heads and hearts to work with, and we hold ourselves accountable for making best use of that opportunity. We are very customer centric, so we make sure that the client achieves the results that he or she wants, and that the participant goes back in some way changed and in some way feeling positive about himself, his organization, and what he needs to do in the future. Balance. We balance all stakeholders, and whenever somebody comes to a training program, there are two kinds of balance. One is what we need to balance is the company, the organization, and the employee. And therefore, what is it that the organization requires and what is it that the employee requires? And many a times these things are not the same. So how do we achieve a balance between the two? Flair and innovation I have already told you about, and so I will stop here. But I know that Martha and Gabi and whoever else from the academy team are doing a great job of training you to become trainers, and I congratulate you on this decision that you have made to become trainers. And please do listen and participate and ask questions, and take best advantage of Martha and Gabi in terms of their knowledge. They are highly knowledgeable professionals. If you still have any questions left, of course, you can email me or my colleague Kshama, and we will be happy to answer. So best of luck and adios.